Hi, this is Nina Sher. I'm here today to share with you some information about the real estate market in the capital region. I'm going to be sharing some statistics with you and then giving you my own personal take on the market. And I'm here with Leslie, who's going to be asking me some questions about that.
Awesome.
Hi,
So,
Leslie.
hi, Nina. Okay, so I know you have some stats you wanted to talk about first. So, why don't you go and start sharing those with your viewers?
Sure. Well, these are statistics from the Greater Capital Association of Realtors, and the latest ones are from March 2017, and comparing this March to last March 2016. So new listings are down 18.3% throughout the capital region. Days on the market until sale from listing to sale are down 14.6%. Our average sale price is up 4.7%. And the percent of the original list price received is up 1.7%. So it's a really strong market here.
And what does that last statistic show? Can you talk a little bit about that?
Well, it's we're seeing the listing price, buyers are paying fairly close to the asking price, and in many cases, they're paying over the asking price for homes, especially when there are multiple offers on a home, and we're seeing that quite frequently in this market.
Okay, but that means still though that you can't just throw out a number and shoot a 50,000 or 100,000 higher and hope that you get that price. Like, what does price mean and how important is it?
Well, right, you still have to, pricing your home is still the absolute most important aspect of putting your house on the market. And it's really important to do your research or have a very competent realtor who does the research so that you're looking at a reasonable asking price, because we talked about this before, Leslie. If you price your home too high, people who are searching, realtors who are searching for their clients, may not even see that home in a search because they search parameters. And if your house is worth 250,000 and you're listing it at 300,000, it may not even come up in a search, so the right people aren't seeing it.
And the biggest risk is having to decrease the price and lower the price, and then what happens?
Well, people start questioning why the prices had to come down and why has it been on the market so long in such a robust market. So you will tend to get lower offers than you would had it been priced right from the beginning.
Okay, and you can say hi to Mike Mitchell. He has joined.
Hi, Mike. How are you?
Um, okay, so what's going on in the capital region though? I mean, it sounds like the real estate market is going crazy. So what's your take on it? What's your professional experience?
Well, I think we have many new buyers coming into the market, as well as people here moving into a first home or moving up from their starter home into a larger home. But we have people coming for employment to GE Global Research and Knowles Atomic Labs, hospitals, the government, and they're really coming from all over the country. And I've worked with many of these buyers, and they are need houses fairly quickly, and sometimes there isn't a great choice. So, but they are boosting the market.
And what type of houses are they looking for?
Well, all sorts of situations. You have sort of the traditional family unit of parents with young children. There are single people coming in looking for homes. There are people whose children are grown and they're looking for a smaller home in this market to downsize to, even though they're still working, but they're searching for a smaller home. So there's a big variety of people who are coming into the area.
And where do you take them?
Well, I've gone all over Bethlehem, Guilderland, Rensselaer County, Niskayuna, Clifton Park, Malta, Ravenna, you name it. People are searching all over the capital region, depending on, of course, where they're going to be working and sometimes where family lives, extended family.
Okay. Um, and so you're all over the region because, I mean, obviously it sounds like it's a seller's market all over. It's not just in Bethlehem. You're seeing low inventory and fast turnaround all over the region.
Yeah, it really holds true for all of the places north, south, east, and west of Bethlehem where my office is located.
And where is your office?
My office is in Slingerlands.
Okay. And so what would you tell someone who wants to put their house on the market right now?
Well, I'd say the first most important thing is to figure out the right price. It's not an exact science, but try to get as much data as you can or work with a competent realtor to really figure out a reasonable price. Condition of your house is very important to make sure it's spotlessly clean and decluttered. Your house doesn't have to be the absolute most updated in this market. It really doesn't, but clean and decluttered so that people can see themselves living in your house are really important, and price. And if you are really strong on those aspects, you should be able to sell your house fairly quickly.
So when you come up with price and this market is going so crazy, and I think your stats that you talked about maybe don't reflect the activity in April. So
Right.
what time frame are you looking at as far as comps, comparables go?
Well, I would only go back a few months. Usually in a quieter market, we might go back 6 months uh, to see what houses have actually sold, and what their prices were. But in this market, I would only go back a couple of months. And unless your house is in a very unusual area or a very unusual house, uh, architecturally or in that way. But if it's a more traditional house, a 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath colonial, or a 3-bedroom ranch, and there are many other comparables, I would only go back a few months and see what's actually sold, because prices are going up and inventory is down.
Okay. So if somebody wanted to list with you or they wanted to have you help them find a house, how would they get a hold of you?
The best way is at my phone number, 518-368-5578, or my email, nina.sher@huntrealestate.com. Can look for me online and Facebook, and I'm pretty easy to find.
Okay, that's great. Anything else?
It's a great time to sell a house, and we really need houses. So if you know of somebody who is interested in doing that, please call me. And of course, if you want to buy a house, I'm happy to help you find one. Thanks for listening today.